Good evening. My name is TammyTalks, and I come humbly before you guys asking for a truce. You see, even though I personally still do not believe in Nick and Alandria, I am asking you to bring me into the fray. Can I too be a Nick Alandria? Look, I have voted. Can you guys see? I voted because what's not gonna happen is Huda and Iris are not gonna win on my watch. Nicolandria to the end. What's up, everybody? Welcome and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tammy. This is Tammy Talks. We are gathered here today to talk Love Island USA. This is season 7, episode 34. If you guys are brand new to the channel, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. Shout out to everybody that has been subbing, that has been subscribing, that has been thumbsing up the video. We still got goals. Y'all know my initial goal was to get to 45,000 subs by August 1st. So if you are watching this video, if you can see my face, if you can hear my voice, and you have not yet subscribed, please do so. 52, we're getting down there. 52% of the views that I get for the show are coming from people that are not yet subscribed. So please hit that subscribe button. Beyond the Villa does start on Sunday, and yes, I will be recapping that show. Let's get right down to the business. Like, we not gonna dilly-dally around tonight. The fuck were y'all on during the vote? Why did y'all turn on Shelly? Who is voting for Iris and Pepe? Why is Huda still here?
You just
Oh my God. Why?
You're a Huda.
Why is Huda in the final? Okay. You know what? If I want shit done, I got to do it myself. If I want shit done right, I got to do it myself. That's why I had to download the app and vote today. Jesus. So we start off with Ellie. See, got me messed up. Shelly and Ace. Start with Shelly and Ace. They're still in the hideaway. They're toasting to be an exclusive, which apparently in season 7 is the kiss of death. And at the moment you say you're exclusive, production is like, all right, get them out of here, get them out of here, get them out of here. So meanwhile, over in the bedroom, Iris and Pepe are having the sex again. Girl, who is voting for Iris? It's like, is it the white people? Are y'all voting for Iris? Like, what is happening? Oh my God. I mean, vote, do what you do, but sheesh. So they wake up the next day screaming because it is family day, and they are all assuming that it will be a FaceTime call because they see a big screen that's set up. Nick is in the kitchen all but a weep. I said, what happened? I was like, what happened? But Nick is all but a weep, and he's so excited because his family is coming. He even has on his shirt that says Mom's Little Meatball, okay? So Ace and Shelly come out of the hideaway, and Ace said that this is going to be the first time that anyone has ever met his family. Well, yeah, you're 22, and you have never had a girlfriend. I'm sure it is. So Ace then tells the boys that he drew a big heart in the sand, and he asked Shelly to be exclusive. And Ace was like, I didn't fold. It was just, I woke up happy. I said, okay, keep y'all business, okay? Do I think that Ace and Shelly fucked in there? I actually don't. I think they honestly did just take that moment to be vulnerable and just have some privacy and to just relax with one another. But that's just me. So Nick said that his mom is so sweet and she'll be friends with anyone, okay? So Chris thinks that his mom and sister can be harsh, and he doesn't want that for Huda. Is giving you're embarrassed about who you picked, Chris, because the way that you were acting our episode, yikes. So Amaya said that her mother is going to grill Brian, so he better have a barbecue sauce. I said, I know that's right. Amaya with the zingers. So we start off with Amaya and Brian. They're over to the side chilling. And we hear Amaya, and Amaya said, what the what? And she goes running towards the screen, and it's her family. So her family and Brian's family are talking to them through the screen, and it starts to get a little distorted, and then the stream cuts off. I said, oh, now, because I have seen the previews, I knew what was going on, but ordinarily I would have been like, the ghetto, the ghetto. And so you can see Amaya and Brian start to deflate a little bit, but then their families walk into the villa to surprise them. And it's so sweet and it's precious and it's awesome. And Amaya looks just like her mother. Just like her mother, and acts like her mama too, because her mother told Brian, "You look better in person." Well, damn. So Brian's dad loved when Brian stood up for her at the fire pit because that is the son that he raised. And he tells Brian, your mom is always saying how she likes Amaya because she's not afraid of showing emotion. And I guess that's how his mother is. So Amaya's mom said that she did not appreciate the way that they had been treating her in the villa. And you know what, Mama Amaya, I didn't either. But there's neither here nor there. So she said that she's very proud of Amaya for how she stood up for herself. And then Brian gets a message from his mom saying that she couldn't be there because of health problems, but she loves him. She's proud of him. She will see him soon. And tell Amaya that I said hi. And I said, oh, that is sweet. That is sweet. Okay. So then we get Iris and Pepe. I'm going to be real with y'all. Iris did not seem excited to see her family. Like, I feel like everybody else was like overly emotional. Iris was like, hey, y'all. What y'all doing? Y'all here? Okay. It was like, Iris girl, yeah, because you've been fucking all up and through here. You should. Iris looks just like her mother. Okay, her mom and her sister came. Pepe's parents came, and his mother was like, I saw y'all together from the beginning. Did you, Mama Pepe? I believe you. So Iris' sister said that she was sad about TJ, but she's happy to see where things go. Now, Iris does ask her mother, how do you feel about Pepe? Do you like him? Her mother's response was, well, I'm picky, but I want you happy. Girl, that means no. That means no. Meanwhile, Pepe's parents are singing Iris's praises, and Pepe is saying that, he's excited to see where things go from here with her, okay? So meanwhile, Chris is over to the side stressing. He's all pensive. He's quiet. He's sullen. And it's like, what's wrong with you? He is scared of what his family is going to say and think. And I'm like, well, I mean... And he said that in his confessional, he doesn't want Huda to meet his family because he feels that it's far too soon for that. They're still getting to really know each other, and y'all really still not seeing eye to eye. So we see Ace and Shelly. So Ace's sister and brother come. They all look alike. I love when siblings all got the same face. Right? Because me and my brother, we don't really look alike. Same mother, same father, but we don't really look alike. Like I have some friends and they look just like their siblings. And I think I've always thought that was dope. So Shelly's parents come. Her father was so apathetic. It was given that her father came because her mama made him come. But I love that for him. So Ace's sister is saying that she likes that they kept everything respectful when they argued. They weren't cussing at each other. They weren't screaming at each other. And Shelly's mother was like, where did you learn that? And Ace said he learned it by having sisters, which is true, right? The way that a man treats his sisters and the way that a man treats his mother is how he's going to ultimately treat you. Me and my brother have never got into screaming matches where we have cussed each other out. My brother has never cussed me out or screamed at me or anything like that. And I think that is indicative of how my parents raised him. You know what I mean? So he didn't talk to my mom like that. He doesn't talk to me like that. He doesn't talk to his wife like that. That starts in the home, okay? So his family loves Shelly. Her family seems to love him. So Ace is talking to his siblings and he gets a video message from his mother. I'm assuming she did not want to be on camera because they didn't show her the way that they showed Brian's mother, but he listens to the message and it's the same stuff that everybody's parents are saying. They're proud of them. They love them. They miss them. It was a sweet moment. He gets a little emotional and that tear almost came out, not quite, but it almost came out. And his siblings are, they have his back. It was a really cute moment. Meanwhile, Shelly's dad was so laid back. He was like, one of your siblings got a letter for you. This is from the youngest, one of them young ones. I was like, did you want to come? Daddy Shelly. But it was cute. And then we got to see everybody's family go in and take pictures in the photo booth before they leave. So then we get to Houlda, Coulda, Shoulda, and Chris. I'm gonna tell you this: Houlda, Coulda, Shoulda sisters are the best part of her. Her sisters made her likable. Her sisters humanized her. I said, damn, I almost like Houlda in this scene, mainly in part to her sisters. Bring your sisters with you everywhere you go, okay? So Chris's mom and sister come, and Chris's mom said that there are some things that a mother does not need to see her son do. And so he was like, what's the last part that y'all saw? And his sister was like, when you folded. Now, y'all corrected me. I thought he said he folded Houlda up. He just folded, okay? He folded. My bad, y'all. I didn't know. I didn't know what he said. Okay. So when he asks his mom and his sister, like, do y'all have any criticisms? They were like, no, you're doing what you're supposed to do, which is what everybody's parents are gonna say, right? Because they don't want to mess up the money. Because imagine if Chris's mom were to come out and be like, I don't like Houlda because of that, like that's not going to fare well for them. So that's what you're supposed to do. Now, whether his mother and his sister actually do like Houlda, they probably do. I don't know them people, so maybe they do. That's their business, okay? Could be a character flaw, but that's their business. So his mother told him that she's proud of him, and it's cool. His mother and his sister said that they can connect with Houlda situations because they have been there with being a single mom. Awesome. So then we see Hood's sisters, um, and her older sister. Now, I'm not trying to be rude. One of them had a gap and the other didn't. The one that did not have the gap, you can tell her and Houlda are like this because they were finishing each other's sentences. They seemed to have like little inside jokes, whatever the case. So her older sister, I think her name was Yasmin. I think that was Yasmin. She was like, yeah, shutting up is the best thing. I'm happy that you have learned how to shut up. I said, oh, okay, Yasmin, not too much. We on TV, because that'd have been me. What is you on? So her sister was like, my favorite moment was that I'm a mom. I'm a mommy. Mamacita. And I was like, I was with her sister. Her sister was like, why were you saying it like that? Just say you're a mom. Yasmin. Ma'am, we all were saying that. Just say you're a mom. Spit it out. And then we get the most adorable video of Hood's daughter, like telling her all the stuff that she's been doing. And I went to the pool and I finished my first year of school. And then we went to the park. And y'all know how kids, like everything they can ever think of, they tell you. But her daughter tells her that she loves her and she misses her. And Houlda gets emotional, as she should. And it was a really cute moment. And I was like, damn, Houlda, if you would have been like this, if you would have been like this all season, you might have, could have, maybe, coulda, shoulda, woulda had a fan out of me. But that's neither here nor there. So then we get to Nicolandria. Y'all know, woo! Nicolandria, I'm in the hive now, right? Y'all said I could be in because I voted. Y'all said that I can be in. I don't have to believe in it, but y'all said I can be a part of it. So I'm here. Okay, so our couple comes on screen and I was like, yes. Yes. Okay, let me stop. Let me stop trolling. No, but seriously though, they have to win. Nicolandria has to win. I did my part. I hope y'all did y'all's, okay? So Nick's mom and sister come, and Alandria's mom come. Alandria's mom is a vibe. I'm gonna tell y'all now. Why does she only have one person come? But anyways, but her mom is a vibe. So Nick's mom came in and our rep was like, y'all got a ship name. It's Nicolandria. We're rooting for y'all. And Alandria's mom, well, when they separate, her mom was like, the bathing suit is tea, the body is tea. I said, oh, they're so cute together. And her sister locks were gorgeous. Okay, y'all. So I've been like debating on getting sister locks. Like I low key really want them. My best friend has them. And I low key, but whatever. So, Alandra's mom is like, everybody has wanted y'all together. And, I was like, what is the hold up? What's taking y'all so long? Alandria said, She didn't know Nick liked her until a week or two ago. I'm on your team now, so I'm not gonna say shut up. I'm not gonna say too much. But Alandria said she didn't know. Oh, y'all heard that part. Okay. Okay. So then I was her mom. Her mom was like, yeah, that milk challenge, I damn near threw up. Her mom was hilarious. Bring the mamas in. Let's keep her mama on. And then Alandria was like, "Yeah, I told you I'm a good cusser. I like to cuss." Her mom said, "Uh-huh. We not gonna high five about that though. You like to cuss a little too much." And that'd have been my mama. I don't cuss in front of my parents. I personally think it's disrespectful. So I don't cuss in front of my parents. But my mom would have been the same way. Oh, you cussing? Think you're grown. Okay. So Nick's mom and sister, they were like, we saw you on the night camera. And Nick's mother was like, Nicholas, in public. It was just 30 seconds, Mama Nick. So it's okay. It wasn't bad. We blinked and it was over. It's okay. And Nick was like, it was kind of in private. Like he was giving her it was in private. Y'all couldn't see me. So it was a cute moment with the family. So Brian gets a text, and we are going to be cooking and eating as a family tonight, family style. So they make a little pasta situation because we get on down to the boogie and we cooking and it's fun, and you're making sauce and I'm making garlic bread and you're making this, and it's a vibe, right? So they're going around the table and they are listing their peak and pit moments. Everyone is mentioning, meeting my couple, meeting my person. Chris was like, my peak was my mom coming and then playing basketball. I was like, oh shit. And then Huda was like, he did not list her. Huda, girl, y'all won't be together when y'all leave the villa. I promise you. Cause he, so Nick is talking about how this is great and we're all a big family and it's united and hip hip hooray. And then they get a text. America's been voting. Somebody's taking their ass home tonight. I said, Now, in my mind, I just knew. Like, I knew who it should have been, right? So they start to go down, and I said, imagine being sent home on a silver platter. The audacity, the gall, the temerity, the nerve. It's rude, but that's what Love Island thought was best. So we start off with Amaya and Brian, and they are in the final. Oh, yes, we're excited. Huda and Chris are in the final, and I said, mm-mm. Mm-mm. But I bit my tongue and I stayed quiet. And then they said Nick and Landria are in the finale. And I said, hot diggity damn. That's who we rolling with. That's who we rolling with. And then I'm like, but wait. Oh shit. So then it's between Shelly and Ace and then Iris and Pepe. And in my mind, in my heart of hearts, I just knew. I knew. I was so confident. I leaned back. I took a sip of water out of my... Because I knew what it was going to be. Imagine my chagrin. My flabber was gasted. When they said, Shelly and Ace, your journey ends tonight. I said, who the fuck is voting for Iris and Pepe? Count me in. I want Nick and Landria to win. Y'all saw I voted. That's all I have to say. Like, this was a disaster. A disaster. Hopefully this does not split the votes between Alandria and Shelly now, because there's no one to vote. There's people don't feel like they have to pick and choose. I'm rolling with Nick and Alandria. Tell me who you guys voted for down below. Tell me who you voted for, and then tell me who you think is gonna win. I voted for Nick and Alandria. I think Huda's ass is gonna win, and y'all. Yeah. Let me know what you guys thought about this episode. Leave your comments down below. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up the video. And I will catch you guys Sunday for the finale. Peace.